You need a slap in the face to hype you up?
Yeah.
Oh, 3, 2, 1.
Actually, I'm hyped. Okay.
Cool. Okay. So, as you can probably tell, this is not my usual place. There's a person next to me.
No, there's not.
But yeah, guys, I'm here today with...
Orin. I'm English, as you can probably tell, and David's American, but we both do YouTube.
And we both do drum corps.
Oh yeah, and Nat.
Orin is here visiting in America been here for like a week.
About a week ago. Sorry.
So, what are you here in America for right now?
I'm here to audition for a drum corps called Coastal Surge, and I bumped into David over the summer, and we thought it was a good idea to film a video, and it's taken us 6 months for that to happen.
Something like that, yeah. So we asked you guys last night to ask us any questions you might have about life, drum corps, him being British.
I am very British.
With the hashtag AskJDOrin, and you guys did not disappoint.
Nope, not one bit.
So yeah, we're just gonna dive right into that. So the first question that like just about everybody asked is, what's drum corps like in England and how's it different than the US?
Okay, so drum corps is a lot smaller in England compared to the US. It's a smaller activity that's community based, kind of what like drum corps was in like the 50s?
Like the 50s, 60s, 70s, yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of people fly from England to compete in DCI like I did, and then they'll fly back to their home corps because the season is slightly different. Most competitions that happen in England end in about October, so you can kind of do both.
There's one.
There's one question out of how many we're answering. Okay, David, so what are the best places to visit or see on tour?
Well, as you probably know, we stay in high schools, high school gymnasiums and stuff. Just random cities across the country. There are days where the only things you see of a certain state are the inside and outside of a high school, the football fields, and that's it.
Yeah, that's pretty depressing really, isn't it?
But places I recommend, the gym, the fields, yeah.
And the PB&J table.
And the food truck or whatever you have. Yeah.
Just the PB&J table.
Okay, just the PB&J.
How much does drum corps cost in world class compared to open class?
Typically, open class is less expensive than world, right?
Right.
For me personally, my fees were around $2,600. That doesn't really include, you know, traveling to camps and stuff like that.
Mine were $1,500, but
how much did traveling to camps cost?
Probably my life savings. But let's not talk about that.
Okay, what is the funniest or most memorable thing from high school marching band?
Okay, we don't have high school marching bands. I just have to put that out there right now. So I went to like a high school marching band that wasn't part of a high school but was kind of at that level. It was just a separate activity. The most memorable thing is the fact that we get to travel across Europe, which is slightly different to America because you don't really leave your country. So we can travel as far as people do in DCI, and we can cover like 3 countries. Sometimes up to 3 countries. So I think the most memorable thing was probably travelling to Belgium. Probably that. Who wouldn't want to go? Would you like to go, David?
I would love to go.
Nope, you're American, you're not allowed.
Oh, I guess my funniest or most memorable thing from high school marching band, I feel like this is something almost everyone has a story about. Some kid loses his pants while he's marching. His pants just drop around his ankles. Of course, like the band kids that were raised to be, you know, you can't stop. He's just marching around. This kid played baritone, just marching around with his pants around his ankles, and then the rep ends. This was just during rehearsal, by the way. You know, all of us are still set, but we just hear our director laughing so hard. And we're just like, just look behind, just like, oh my god.
Are you serious? Are you actually serious?
Yes. I hope he watches this.
How were you first introduced to this activity?
It was actually in my high school marching band. Our director had a VHS of some older drum corps finals, and I saw them and I was like, this is really cool. I don't know what it is though. I think I really started getting into it after my first DCI show, like my first live show, which was 2008 Murfreesboro. And honestly, if I had to pick a year to be introduced to drum corps for anybody, I would pick 08.
I got introduced to drum corps actually on a family holiday. We were staying with some friends in Allentown. There was a competition, there's the Allentown competition, so we went to it because my dad was into it. And we went, and I didn't really understand what was going on, but I liked it, and that's how I got introduced, I guess, which is pretty cool.
What year was that?
09.
Oh, I wasn't marching yet. Here's a good one that we haven't even cleared up yet. What do you play?
Last year I played auxiliary percussion, and but in England I'm a snare drummer.
He's got chops.
Chops.
What's your favorite drum corps show? And if you were to march any other corps, where would it be?
I guess the show that really got me into it was, I think, like everybody's show, Spartacus in '08.
My favorite drum corps show would have to be, or my favorite shows would have to be Bluecoats 2010, Vanguard 89-99, and Velvet Nights 92.
That's 4, right?
Yeah. If I could march for any other corps, either Bluecoats or Blue Devils.
Yeah, 100%. How many bananas can you eat in one sitting? Is this drum corps related? I am going to apply it to drum corps.
About 4.
Yeah, that's just a lunch. About 4.
About 4.
About 4.
Give or take.
Give or take. What was your most memorable music performance?
Ooh, I think my most memorable performance would have been Finals 2011. You know, we were fighting really hard to get into Finals. It was like for the first time since like 07, I think.
Did you make it?
We made it!
Ah!
The Atlanta Regional in 2011, because literally, since that's our home show, you walk into the Georgia Dome, and you just hear, and like, you can't even hear the rest of it because everybody's just going bonkers. It's ridiculous. What's your most memorable performance?
My favourite performance memory would have to be performing at the prelims at Lucas Oil. Were you going to the field? How good does that feel? Like, when they announce you, Debbie.
Oren, is mayonnaise an instrument?
Yes.
Did you know they put mayonnaise on their salads? And
No, we don't. No, we do. We do. We have ranch.
Ranch. Did you stay connected to your family on tour, or did you only contact them minimally?
I contacted them about once a week. I was lucky enough to have my family out with me for a little bit at the end of tour. But when you're doing drum corps, it's kind of like you have a new family for a little bit. Not that your old family's not good enough, but you just are enclosed by this like new family, and they hug you and make you sure you're not sad. So you could probably go without a whole summer without contacting your family. It might be weird, but
I wouldn't recommend it.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Technically.
What's it like being English? David, I think you should answer this one.
It is awesome. I love everything about being English.
Such as?
The Queen.
Quit. I quit. This is the end of the video.
Most embarrassing drum corps experience.
Something that did happen often was I would mess up a rep and they would be like, "This isn't the revolution, Oren," stuff like that. Okay, so this is the most important question possibly asked in this video. Is drum corps really just band?
So guys, thanks for checking out this video. Make sure you check out Oren's channel. It's called
OrinsEyes.
I'll leave a link to it in the description. Actually, I'll leave a link to it right
Oh, this is
face.
so crazy.
On his face.
Oh, don't do
Click
this.
his face to go to his channel. Leave any comments you want, asking any more questions you want to know for me, for Oren, in case, you know, we ever do this again. Or maybe I'll just make another Q&A video sometime. If you'd like to buy JD Funcore wristband,
I haven't edited on one. Hopefully he's done it.
I'm not gonna do it. I have the link to my online store in the description. They're $5 shipping included. Definitely check that out. The money goes straight to my WGI age-out fees, and I appreciate every amount. I also have the link to my GoFundMe if you'd like to just, you know, donate. And if you'd like to donate to Oren's tour fees, since, you know, he kind of has to come here from England, I have a link to his GoFundMe in the description also. Just in case you guys want to know, I've been sitting on a pillow this whole time. Oh, no! Again, check out Oren's channel. Hopefully, we'll be able to do more collabs in the future.
Yep, 100%. Let's do it.
And we'll see you guys later.
See you later. We're not paying any money for music. There we go.
Sounds like music that'd be on a pet food commercial.